My wife, Emma, always had a way of closing a door without raising her voice. It was one of the first things that struck me about her, the way a single sentence could feel like a final judgment. But nothing could have prepared me for the night. She looked at me with that calm, practiced smile and said, "That's enough intimacy for you." No argument, no explanation, just a line drawn sharply across our marriage, like she was closing a book she'd already finished reading. I remember sitting on the edge of our bed, stunned, questioning whether I had heard her correctly. Sure, things had been tense between us for months, but we were still trying, or at least I thought we were. I tried to ask what she meant, to make sense of it, but she turned her back to me, forming an unyielding wall. "David," she sighed, "I'm tired. Don't make this dramatic." As if wanting care from my own wife made me the villain. Perhaps she expected me to beg, to apologize for issues I hadn't caused, to shrink myself so she might look at me again, but I didn't. I simply nodded and left the room. Something inside me cracked, not loudly, just enough for doubt to creep in. The following days were strange. She moved through the house like nothing had changed, humming while making breakfast, smiling at her phone a little too often, brushing past me like a roommate rather than a partner. Every touch seemed accidental, every conversation mechanical, and yet she looked lighter, freer, happier. I tried to ignore the sinking weight in my chest, telling myself I was overthinking. Everything shifted the evening her sister, Lily, dropped by unannounced. Lily was Emma's opposite, warm, open, brutally honest. She entered the house with her usual vibrant energy, but the moment she saw me, her smile vanished, like she'd been hit by something invisible. "David," she whispered, stepping closer. "Are you okay?" I didn't know how to respond, or how much she already knew. But the way she kept watching me, cautiously, made it clear that Emma hadn't shared nothing. Lily lingered in the living room, uneasy, glancing repeatedly toward the hallway where Emma was getting ready. Every sound seemed to tighten her brow. I tried to appear normal, but Lily noticed everything. The way I avoided sitting, my tense shoulders, my downcast eyes. "What happened?" she asked finally. I opened my mouth, but no words came. How could I explain something that still felt unreal? That the woman who once held me like I was her entire world now treated me like an obligation she'd grown bored of fulfilling? Before I could answer, Emma walked in, her voice light and unconcerned. "Lily, you're early." She gave her sister a quick hug, barely glancing at me. A small gesture, easy to miss, but Lily saw it. I was invisible in my own home. Emma checked her lipstick in the mirror, grabbed her purse, and said, "We'll be back late. Don't wait up." She said it to me like I was intruding on her evening. "Where are we going?" Lily asked slowly. Emma laughed, too loud, too forced. "Don't start. Just a girls' night." Lily wasn't convinced. She turned to me again. "David, did she say anything to you? Anything unusual?" Emma froze for half a second, not enough to hide everything. I swallowed hard. "It's nothing," I said, though we both knew it wasn't true. Lily stepped closer, her voice low, almost a whisper. "You look like someone broke you." My hands trembled, so I shoved them into my pockets. I didn't want pity, didn't want to crumble in front of her. But Lily wasn't judging me. She was concerned, maybe angry. Emma rolled her eyes. "For God's sake, Lily, don't be dramatic. He's fine. We're fine." Then she said it, careless, like it was nothing. "I just told him we were done with intimacy for a while. He can survive." The room fell silent. Lily stared at her sister as though she didn't recognize her, then turned to me, her expression shifting to one of understanding, as if she'd found the last piece of a puzzle. Without hesitation, she stepped between us, her voice quivering with disbelief and anger. "Emma, what is wrong with you? You don't get to treat your marriage like a chore." Emma scoffed, folding her arms. "Oh, please. Don't act like you know everything. You're single, Lily. Stay in your lane." But Lily wouldn't back down. Her gaze softened as she looked at me. "David, this isn't right. She shouldn't talk to you like that. She shouldn't treat you this way." Emma threw her hands up. "Oh, Stop being dramatic. He acts like he's the only man whose wife doesn't want intimacy all the time. She made it clear my feelings were an inconvenience, my pain irrelevant. Lily shook her head slowly. No, Emma, that's not it. She stepped closer. You didn't say not tonight. You didn't say you were tired. You told him, after everything he's done, that he's had enough intimacy for his entire life. Emma's jaw tightened. She didn't like hearing her own words reflected back. Lily continued, quieter but firm. You don't speak like someone who's tired. You speak like someone who's already checked out. Emma's face flickered, guilt, annoyance, something in between. Lily, you're overreacting. No, Lily whispered. I'm finally seeing the truth. The air grew heavy. Emma grabbed her purse again. Ready to leave, ready to pretend nothing happened. We're going. I don't have time for this. But Lily didn't move. She looked at me one last time, eyes fierce, protective, honest. David, don't let her make you feel small. You deserve more than to be dismissed in your own marriage. Emma snapped. Lily, enough. But Lily looked at her sister with a sadness I had never seen before.
No, Emma.
Enough is what you told him. And you said it like his feelings didn't matter. Then she whispered something that drained color from Emma's face. I know why you said it. I know who you've been texting. Emma froze completely. My heart stopped. Lily turned back to me, regret and sorrow etched across her face. I'm so sorry, David. You didn't deserve any of this. In that moment, everything finally made sense.